Quite the show. Hello, good evening, and welcome. You've just entered the arena. I am Michael Coren. And when people tell others not to be judgmental, what they really mean is that opponents shouldn't say anything critical about sensitive issues. So our rallying cry should be quite straightforward. Here we go. Be more judgmental. Yes, in the name of all that is good and holy and right and precious, be more judgmental. Now, let's sort out our definitions here. Don't preach one thing and do another, because that will be dishonest. Don't condemn that of which we are also guilty, because that will be hypocritical. But call a sin, and a crime, and never confuse morality with manners and compassion with sentimentality. Always understand the context and circumstances. Always forgive if someone is genuinely sorry, but do not hold back from expressing the truth. Now, nowhere is this more obvious than in the area of sexuality. We're told that we should now call prostitutes sex trade workers and strippers exotic dancers. But they're not. They're prostitutes and strippers. And Johns are fornicators. We use the genuine descriptions not to degrade women who sell their bodies and remove their clothes for money, but to degrade and denounce the professions themselves. A prostitute may or may not be a good woman, but she is behaving in a manner that is certainly not good. Ask someone who insists on using the new vocabulary if they will be happy to see their daughter become a sex trade worker, or rejoice at the exotic dancing activities of their sister. Suddenly, the diluted dictionary loses its plastic wrapping and appears in all of its genuine horror. We wouldn't, for example, suddenly call a torturer a pain operative or describe a pimp as a sex enabler. The whole nonsense applies to other areas, of course. Okay, so maybe you're still with me. Let's see if you stay. Marriage is not living together, and a common law marriage may be common, but it's not a marriage. It goes without saying that while homosexual couples may be happy and loving, they can never be married in spite of what politicians and legal zealots try to tell us. You still with me? Yeah? Okay. If you tell lies, you're a liar. If you steal, you're a thief. If you betray your spouse, you are an adulterer. If you use drugs for fun, you're pathetic. If you believe in unjust wars, you're a coward and a bully. If you support abortion, you believe in killing unborn children. If you're indifferent to the poor and the third world, you're a selfish wretch. Are you still there? Still with me? Okay. Choice is good and noble, but choosing to kill is not choice at all, but murder. Just as words were changed and perverted so as to dehumanize racial minorities and persecute and kill them, today words are used to demonize opponents and lessen the dreadfulness of various actions in our society, leading to indescribable suffering. Any attempt to legitimize what is by nature illegitimate doesn't make us a more fair society, but merely a less honest one. We need a restoration of stigma. We need to reintroduce the concept of sin. We need to become more judgmental.